Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we're excited to bring you this insightful webinar. We are just going to take a couple of minutes to allow a few more people to join in.
Telematics isn't just about tracking, it's so much more. Think data collection and analysis, predictive maintenance, driver behavior monitoring, and compliance reporting. Imagine predicting vehicle issues before they happen, saving you time and money. Monitoring driver behavior to enhance safety and reduce fuel costs. Optimizing routes for faster deliveries and improved customer satisfaction. Ensuring compliance with regulations effortlessly. Telematics is about intelligent insight and smarter operations. It's time to see the bigger picture. Geotab, where tracking meets intelligence. Join us in embracing the full potential of telematics.
What characteristics distinguish an excellent fleet? One with increased uptime. But what constitutes a great fleet? Automated operations. How? You might ponder. Our technology is scalable, open, and environmentally sustainable. It gathers extensive data and has a rich database, providing fleet operators with actionable insights. Your fleet's productivity, optimization, safety, sustainability, compliance, and expendability. That's the Geotab pledge to its 4 million subscribers. Our clients bask in the convenience of automated and streamlined operations made possible by our hardware and software, third-party integrations, and software development kit. Our solutions are tailored to the individual requirements of all industries, fleet types, and fleet sizes. With our next generation of unique real-time vehicle tracking systems, Geotab Africa can lead your fleet into the future. The Go9 is our most powerful vehicle monitoring device yet, with increased capacity to enable improved operations. Avoid unplanned vehicle downtime with our maintenance solution. Geotab Africa alerts fleet operators of engine health issues and easily prioritizes vehicle repairs. Inadequate data quality in telematics can result in missing severe fleet information. Use our extensive data collecting systems to gather data from vehicles, drivers, and other sources for a complete picture of fleet performance. When safety is first, you last. This is the principle our safety solutions are built on. Ours improved fleet safety on both sides of the wheel with the high-resolution accelerometer data to help you monitor key fleet safety metrics like harsh braking incidents. We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act but a habit, an extremely significant doctrine that the Geotab Africa team abides by. With over 4 million global subscribers, 50,000 organizations utilizing Geotab, 23 years of fleet expertise, 75 billion data points collected daily, 200 marketplace and partner integrations, and 700 partners worldwide are proof that we are continuously improving our product. Come along with us as we pursue excellence. Geotab Africa, exceeding your expectations consistently.
Good morning again, and welcome to those who've just joined us. My name is Wendy Namanashe, and I'm thrilled to take you through today's webinar as we dive into the fascinating world of telematics. You might have heard the term before, and no, it's not another word for tracking. There's a little more to it than that. However, as we navigate the rapidly changing landscape of modern business, it's crucial to understand the technologies that are shaping our industries, which brings us to the conversation today around telematics, where tracking meets intelligence. For those joining us for the first time, welcome. We are glad to have you here. And if you're curious about the conversations that we've had before, everything is available on our social media platforms and YouTube channel. And so you can catch up at your convenience. This is also a quick reminder that this session is being recorded. So if you experience any technical issues, you can always revisit the content later on our YouTube channel. We are at Geotab Africa. And if you have any questions as well during the session, please drop them in the chat box and we'll address them at the end of the presentation. So without further ado, let's dive into today's session. You're currently looking at a display of our African footprint. Just to give you a glimpse of our impact across our continent, we have vehicles under the telematic solutions driving 150 miles daily. That is like circling the earth over 6,000 times. With more than 3.7 telematics devices in action, we are continuously collecting valuable information, totaling an incredible 40 billion points in data. These numbers reflect our significant presence in the African market and our commitment to empowering businesses with cutting edge telematics technology. All right, as we are getting started, here's what you can expect from today's presentation. We are looking at new industries and technologies. We will also clarify the differences and address the misconceptions around telematics versus tracking. We will highlight how telematics improves fleet management, and we will also touch on integration and customization to see how telematics can be tailored to fit your business needs. Another major part will be to learn about Geotab's reporting systems and solutions to see how they can benefit your fleet management. And the last part will be a Q&A to answer any questions that you may have. We are hoping, of course, that by the end of this presentation, you'll be acquainted with how you can use telematics in your business and fleet management, as well as how you can use services from Geotab Africa to make fleet management that much simpler. Now, let's get into the business of the day. To break the misconception around telematics versus tracking, we would need to define and identify which one does what. So, we're going to break it down, starting with defining what telematics is. It is an industry that blends two powerful fields, that is, telecommunications and informatics. With telecommunications, think of phones, think data networks, and just how we communicate on a daily basis in general. For example, you have a truck out for delivery, and your driver is calling to let you know that they're stuck in traffic and might miss the delivery window. That is a problem that would require a solution. But how do you help in that case? Whereas in with informatics rather, it's all about organizing and using information effectively, ensuring that you have access to orderly data on your fleet's daily function. So, by combining the two, you bring out the fully functional and real time resource that is telematics. With it, you can receive real time traffic data, vehicle speed, as well as potential alternate routes. That is also to help your drivers find their way quicker and more efficiently. As a result, you also help the drivers by not expecting them to give you updates on the routes they're taking and also finding the alternative routes without certainty. What then sets telematics apart is that it includes tracking, but it's more than just GPS. It takes real time data from various sources and turns it into valuable insights that support better decision making. On the other hand, though, tracking is simply about pinpointing the location of something. For example, in this case, a vehicle or an entire fleet, to understand its routes and destinations. So, as a fleet manager, getting locations is great, but receiving real time traffic data, vehicle speed, and potential alternate routes gets you ahead of the day. This will allow you then to make informed decisions, maybe by asking a driver to take a different route or maybe notifying a client for a slight delay. All that will be based on the information you will be receiving on your device. So, by integrating a resource like Geotab Africa's telematics solutions, you are tracking your assets, yes, and also you will be enhancing your entire fleet management approach with actionable intelligence. So, understanding the distinction between the two helps you leverage the full potential of telematics moving beyond basic tracking to a more strategic and data driven management approach. So, we have touched on telematics and tracking, but what makes them similar and also what sets them apart? So, both telematics and tracking use GPS technology. That is also to provide locational data, which is helpful for understanding where the assets are at any given time. For example, imagine you're managing a fleet of delivery vans across, let's say, Johannesburg. It's a busy Friday, and you want to ensure that all the deliveries are on track. And you have both telematics and tracking systems at your disposal. So, with a tracking system rather, you will quickly pull up your GPS tracking and it will show you where each van is located. It's reassuring to know that the vans are spread across the different parts of the city just as planned. But that's all the information you'd be getting from the tracking system. That's the dots on the map. However, with the telematics system, you know you're not only going to see the same dots on the map, but you also get a wealth of additional information. You can check if the vans are idling unnecessarily, which drivers are running behind schedule, and if any vehicles require urgent maintenance. This will then help clear the confusion between the two, in that GPS tracking provides basic location information and it tells you where something is, but that's about it. With telematics, you go beyond simple location tracking, as it includes vehicle diagnostics, which monitor the health and the performance of the vehicles. And also, it ensures compliance by tracking driver behavior metrics, meaning you get to know how the drivers operate the vehicles, if they are harsh braking or accelerating. Telematics also gives you insight into fleet management and providing comprehensive data to optimize fleet operations and improve efficiency. So, while both utilize GPS technology, telematics offers advanced analytics and insights beyond basic tracking. So, we're going to paint a picture. Imagine you're in charge of a fleet of trucks, and suddenly one sends you an SOS, and it's oil pressure, and it's dropping fast. But thanks to telematics, you get an instant alert, allowing you to reroute the driver to the nearest service station before things get messy. This means crisis averted, delivery saved. Meanwhile, telematics also tips you off one of your drivers being a bit of a Michael Schumacher, speed racing, hitting the brakes hard, and maybe wasting fuel. All that not so conducive behavior. With this information in hand, you give them a quick coaching session, turning them into a smoother, more efficient driver. And that's not all. Telematics even shows you which vehicles are being overworked and which ones are just cruising. So, by redistributing routes, you keep your fleet running like a well oiled machine, cutting down on maintenance costs and extending the vehicle's life. It's like having a superpower for fleet management, helping you save the day every day. Let's move on to our next slide. Now that we understand the distinction between the two concepts, let's look into the single car version of events. To answer the question, how does telematics work in a car? A telematics device is installed in a vehicle and acts as the eyes and ears of your fleet management system. It collects all sorts of valuable data directly from the car itself. For example, the telematics device uses GPS to track the car's location and monitor its speed. It also reads information from the car's onboard computer, including engine trouble codes or maybe dashboard warning lights. But that's not all. The telematics device has its own built in accelerometer that can detect sudden changes in motion. This allows you to then monitor driving behaviors and identify areas for improvement. But how do we actually process and receive this information? Let's break it down with the process displayed on on our current slide, and it neatly summarizes the how of it all. Imagine it starts with a customer's vehicle, then travels through the cellular network, making its way to the MyGeotab servers, and then finally ends on the receiving end. It's as simple as that. It's flowing seamlessly. And on that note, uh, I would like to remind you that you can request a demo today and witness firsthand how Geotab's tailored solutions can align with your unique requirements and help you achieve your return on investment. But now, how does the telematics device gather all this data? It shoots it up the cloud for storage and analysis. All that happens in real time. This means you're equipped with the latest insights about your vehicles and drivers. Then the data is processed and presented in a way that is easy to understand through your fleet management software. This is not just raw data, it's now turned into meaningful information you can use to spot trends, identify issues, and make decisions that drive your operations forward. So, think of a telematics device as a vehicle storage box, capturing all the crucial data you need to run a safer and more efficient fleet. The magic really happens when the data reaches the cloud and it's transferred into actionable insights for your business. Also, in case you're wondering what the colorful circles at the bottom of the slides are, that is the kind of data that can be processed and analyzed with a telematics device and connected hardware or sensors. You can receive the data on trip distance, idling time, fuel consumption, and so much more. In the previous slide, we explored how telematics benefits a single vehicle. But now let's imagine you are managing an entire fleet. Telematics will not only help you collect the data, it will also help you in using the data to boost productivity, to enhance operational performance, as well as increasing vehicle efficiency. Which is why today I want to shine a spotlight on the Geotab Go 9 device and use it to show how you can win at optimizing fleet operations. So, let's see what it brings to the table. Our slide shows the key parts we are going to touch on being data collection, data analysis, and how it can help boost productivity and efficiency. First up, the Geotab Go 9 captures a wealth of real time vehicle data. We are talking about everything from GPS location, engine diagnostics to fuel consumption, vehicle speed, and even your driver's behavior. Also, with powerful analytics, telematics turns this data into actionable insights that help guide how you can better manage your fleet. For example, route optimization suggests more efficient routes, cutting down on travel time and fuel usage, while the analysis also helps with identifying and addressing issues like aggressive driving and excessive idling. Looking at all that, we must not forget predictive maintenance. From your monitored engine diagnostics, you can address issues before they lead to a costly downtime. But because such a device is a gift that keeps on giving, it does not end there. It also ensures a productive outcome, which means you'll stay on top of resource allocations as well as compliance and safety. The system ensures that drivers are compliant with all regulations, such as driver hours, even alerts if any of the safety protocols are at risk of being breached. Otherwise, the Geotab Go 9 isn't just a standalone device. It seamlessly integrates with your ERP and CRM systems, improving data flow across your entire organization. I'm going to give an example. Your sales team gets real time updates on delivery statuses. That means they are able to give clients informed updates. Even your accounting department can also automatically track fuel expenses. That helps with reducing manual labor. That to me sounds like a solution every organization must have. Now, I know it's a cliche if you are to say this is made just for you. We mean exactly that. The Geotab Go 9 can be customized to meet your specific challenges. For example, you need a monitor temperature sensitive cargo, there's a solution for that. Concerned about regulatory compliance, the Go 9 has you covered. It's not just a one size fits all, it's tailor made to fit the exact needs of your fleet. Let's move on to our next slide. Before proceeding, I just want to remind you that you can feel free to drop your questions in the chat box, and our capable team will make sure we get to them at the end of the session. We are excited to show you what's possible with GeoTab Africa, and because of that, I would like to touch on the power of an open platform. Imagine a solution that evolves with the fast paced changes of the IoT technology, fleet needs, as well as customer demands. Now, that's exactly what our open platform delivers. Unlike those closed systems that operate in isolation and restrict data sharing, our platform is all about collaboration and compatibility. This seamless integration allows you to see the full picture of your fleet operations, and it makes it not only just data that is not accessible, but it also is incredibly useful, transforming it into real time insights. So, choosing an open platform isn't just about enhancing operational efficiency, it's also about maximizing your able to adapt to the ever changing industry landscape, ensuring that your fleet is prepared for whatever happens next. And the most exciting part is that our platforms support a wide array of popular telematics integrations. We are talking dash cameras, electronic logging devices, dispatching and route optimizations, mobile phones, and remote diagnostics, as well as weather alerts. These integrations are tools that enhance the way you manage your fleet, making your operations even smoother. At Geotab, we see telematics as more than just keeping tabs on where your vehicles are. This is why our advanced telematics systems take you far beyond basic GPS tracking. So, with that, you're not just pinpointing where your vehicles are located, but you're also gaining real time, comprehensive view of your fleet's overall performance. Our systems cover everything from GPS location and engine diagnostics to driver behavior. And with these insights, you can optimize routes to uncover the most efficient paths. You can identify and address risky behaviors before they become a bigger problem. You can also use predictive data to catch issues early. That means you're preventing downtime and the way your fleet keeps running. Let's talk about how my geotab truly enhances the areas that matter the most in fleet management. This is driving greater efficiency. We're talking safety and sustainability across the board. To highlight the significance of these aspects, I'd like to take you through the six pillars we've got displayed right now on our screens. First up, we are looking at fleet optimization. Picture this: maximizing your fleet's performance with analytics that streamline routes, minimize downtime, and even cuts costs. It's about making every single move count. Next, we can look at compliance. We all know that navigating regulatory requirements can be very challenging, but MyGeotab simplifies it for you. We offer tools to monitor driver hours, vehicle records, and safety standards, ensuring that your operations stay compliant. Another major one is safety. That one is a non negotiable because with real time monitoring, alerts for unsafe behavior, and driver coaching, you can drastically reduce accidents and protect your team like never before, which in turn speaks to our next pillar being productivity. This one we cannot emphasize enough because efficiency is key. So, by automating tasks and boosting driver performance and even optimizing time management, MyGeotab helps you get things done. I should believe that every business has an end goal of growth and expansion. So, as your business grows, your fleet management solutions should grow with you, which is why my Geotab open platform scales effortlessly, allowing you to integrate third party tools that fit your ever evolving needs. And finally, let's look at sustainability. Here, we help you track and reduce your fleet's carbon footprint with insights into fuel use, route efficiency, and even emissions. Although I gave an overview of the six pillars, there is just so much more they have to give. So, whether you're running a small business, managing a large corporation, Steering a non-profit organization or even working within the government agency, telematics is just transforming how fleets are managed. But here's the thing, it's not just about tracking vehicles anymore. Fleet managers are using telematics to tackle some of the most pressing questions. It's questions like how can we cut down on fuel consumption? What's the best way to monitor driver behavior? Or is it even cost effective to switch to electric vehicles? These aren't just theoretical questions. However, telematics is the answer to all of these questions. And it's no wonder the global automotive telematics market was worth $50.4 billion in 2018. And the projections are even skyrocketing to $320 billion by the end of 2026. Telematics is just simply becoming an indispensable tool in fleet management. Fleet management relies on various types of reports to monitor and optimize operations. These reports can be tailored to maybe your fleet specific needs and are essential for making informed decisions when enhancing efficiency, safety, and the biggest one of all is profitability. Now, we are going to dive into the two crucial reports that can transform how you manage your fleet. That being fuel usage report and the driver safety scorecard report. With fuel prices fluctuating, it is the perfect time to leverage our fuel usage report. It helps you track consumption patterns and savings opportunities. That means directly impacting your bottom line. On the other hand, safety is a non negotiable. Our driver safety scorecard report gives you real time insights into driving behavior, helping you prioritize safety and reduce risks on the road. Ready to see how this all can happen? You can request an obligation free demo in the chat and we'll get back to you so you can experience the power of these tools firsthand. But then let's move on to our next slide. We're going to take a look at the kinds of reports you can find on MyGeotab's reporting tools. Whether you're aiming to boost efficiency, stay compliant, enhance safety, or even ramp up productivity, we have got you covered with insights that you can make smart, informed decisions. First, fleet reports. Imagine having a bird's eye view on everything your fleet is doing, even vehicle usage, fuel consumption, maintenance needs, and so much more. These reports let you track all the key metrics so you can fine tune performance and cut down on costs and maybe keep your vehicles running at their best. The other report we're going to look at is a compliance report. We all know that staying compliant within the industry regulations is a non negotiable. It's very important. So, with my GeoTabs compliance reports, we are like your personal watchdog, helping you keep tabs on the hours of service, driver logs, and even other vital compliance data. It's all about ensuring your fleet ticks all the right boxes and steers clear of costly penalties. We can also pick another kind of report, let's say productivity. When it comes to getting the most out of your vehicles and drivers, efficiency gets the spotlight again. My geotab my geotab's productivity reports shows you how your fleet is performing, helping you uncover opportunities to improve. So in a nutshell, by tapping into these reports, you gain a deeper understanding of your fleet's operation, which then brings us to our next few slides that feature some of these reports to see how they look and what their features helps you with. So, with our Go devices, fleet managers can easily improve driving efficiency and safety. So, you can keep an eye on things like excessive idling, harsh driving, and even reverse driving. Plus, you get alerts for engine issues, helping you address problems that might become a major crisis in the long run. So, you can also tailor your reports to fit your needs, making it easy to track and improve the driving habits. This will also assist your drivers to keep record of dangerous areas and the best driving times in those areas, even outside those areas. My GeoTab offers three simple ways to access these reports, and that is through dashboards. Secondly, it's through automated emails, and the other one would be custom data exports. So, Let's maybe look at a different kind of report. Here we're looking at a speed profile report. This tool is a game changer for boosting driver safety and understanding how driving styles shift in different environments. With this report, fleet managers can compare driving behaviors between different drivers, even within the same vehicle. It's great for spotting trends and areas of improvement. The reports track how drivers manage the speed on both single and multiple trips, but keeping speeds within the recommended limits, or if you can significantly cut down on unnecessary fuel consumption. It also provides insights into actual speed limits compared to estimated limits for better oversight. This can be your solution to fuel costs and unnecessary wear and tear. Let's have a look at maybe a different layout with these reports. This is the driver safety scorecard report. It focuses on the key safety issues like aggressive driving, seatbelt use, and speeding. It's designed to enhance driver safety and help identify which drivers might be at a higher risk. Another thing is that it's a great way to boost driver safety, spot risky drivers, maybe recognize safe drivers, and highly reduce accidents. You'll also see the average fleet score, which shows you how your fleet's overall safety measures up. While you may want to focus on cutting costs and boosting productivity, we like to remind you to never overlook driver safety. It's crucial because accidents can cause a serious financial and emotional impact. So, by investing in safety, it's like investing in your team's well being. Now we're going to look at the future of telematics. We are living in an era of vehicle connectivity. Whether you're behind the wheel of your car or maybe managing an entire fleet, the ability to communicate with the nearby vehicles is no longer a futuristic dream. It's happening right now, and that is all thanks to telematics. It is also pushing the boundaries in areas like intelligent data, where you are unlocking insights that drive smarter decisions. Another thing is performance benchmarking. This helps you stay ahead by comparing against the best in the game. Another thing is urban analytics for smart cities, shaping the future of our urban landscapes. So, as telematic systems continue to evolve, they'll integrate more seamlessly with other operational systems, becoming even more powerful as a machine to machine technologies as they advance. The rise of the Internet of Things is another thing. Smart homes and even smart cities, these technologies are perfect examples of how fast paced this space is growing and transforming. So ultimately, these innovations are paving the way for significant cost savings in fleet management. I hope that this webinar has given you insight into what telematics can do for you and your business, as well as what you can look forward to in the future of telematics. Well, this brings us to the last segment of our webinar, and I will take just a few minutes to recap today's session. We have explored how industries and technologies are evolving, focusing on the latest advancements. I also broke down the differences between telematics and tracking, the two concepts that often gets mixed up. And I hope it won't be the case anymore with everyone attending this webinar. And we also looked at how telematics can integrate and customize the the needs of your fleet and how it can help your business by showing just how flexible these solutions can be. I also spent some time on Geotab's reporting systems, demonstrating how they can significantly boost your fleet management capabilities. And that brings us to the end of the session. As we come to a close, I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who joined us today and for all your engagement. I hope the insights we've shared have sparked some excitement about how telematics can really elevate your fleet management. But if you have any more questions and need further information, feel free to drop us a line at info@geotap.co.za.